with or without a support system, I think we need to be clear on it. Because I don't think there is anybody in this life who can do life alone successfully.
Yeah, definitely.
Life, when I'll tell people that money is not everything, but everything is money in life. Money is not everything.
It's not everything, but
everything is money. I look at Peller. Everyone is saying Davido is using him because he had them over, did videos with them and all of that. If you are not making sense, or you're not making waves, nobody's going to want to use you. Nobody's going to call you and say, oh, come, let's do this together, no matter how little.
If I want to do anything with you, maybe sexual or something, or it will be because, oh, I really like you, not because I want to get a particular gig.
Anything that is not used is what ends up being useless. If nobody is willing to support you, you are the one that will be there, because at the end of the day, you'll be accountable for your life.
So no sugar mommy in one place.
No. The thing is that of recent,
Aha! That's the fact. Hey guys, what's good? It's the Tipsy Tot, and I'm your host, Ariwe, your girl, energy queen, with the vibes, with the energy. And today I have come with enough steez. It's so sad that my co-host is not on seat today, but trust me to deliver. We don't come again, another episode of Tipsy Tot. I want to give a big shout out to as many of you will be saying in the comments, when they like. Thank you so much. We love you. You are the main reason why we sit here and give you that hot gist, that hot topic. And today I have two amazing people with me in the studio. And when I say two, these two people, you know when you say small but mighty, you might see them, you will feel say these people know they talk, and they are here to give us enough, enough pepper and pear. On my right hand here, I have a very beautiful lady. If you hear her voice, you guys, her voice is angelic. I call her a multi-talented media woman, because this woman has touched every area of media with her beautiful voice, and her name is Tereme. I knew I could find this name.
I promised you something, right?
Her name is Telemore. The golden voice. I love that part where you call yourself the golden voice. I want to know, what's it make you add golden for your name?
I mean, it's okay. First thing first, my name is Telemore, not Telemore. I'm very particular about names.
This guy no go disgrace me like this.
No. It's no big deal. I mean, people make mistakes with names. It's the golden voice. It's obvious now. I mean,
it's obvious now. I mean,
I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. It's obvious. The golden voice. Actually, someone gave me that inspiration, and then I just ran by it.
I love it. Welcome on the show, Tipsy Tot. How you feeling? How does it feel to be here today?
I mean, being with you.
Yeah.
The energy gas come now.
You guys reach your side.
No worry. With the energy
my right hand, so
you get. So I mean,
and to my far left, I have this man that has cashed out millions of naira. Anywhere you see this nigga, bill him. One of the men that are making it in the real estate industry, cashing out left and right. I have Mide Properties with us. Hi Mide, how you doing?
Hi energy queen.
See as he come, no reason I'm
just they pretend.
You know in secret. How does it feel to be here today?
Well, I'm so happy to be here, and even the fact that I'm staying with you, it's just the energy is so intense. So, so good.
Welcome on the show today. Today we have a very interesting topic, and it's very interesting because I love the fact that I'm with two, would I say, young, talented entrepreneurs, and we're going to be talking about thriving without a support system. And I would want to know, interestingly, for a woman who is in the media industry, and also,
let us break table today.
We're here to scatter this table. We're here to scatter this table.
Hopes I not pay for damages.
I would like to know firstly how it has been for them in both parties now, because it's like two different fields. How it has been thriving in your different fields and areas without, because you know go tell me say person, I mean you get person where they support you.
Okay, so
Make I join the list.
So let me ask, when you say with or without a support system, I think we need to be clear on it, because I don't think there is anybody in this life who can do life alone successfully.
Yeah, definitely.
So what will be your definition? I need to know what your definition of support system is first. Then I know
so
what to say.
now you're into the media industry, and I mean I'm sure that there are a lot of challenges that you faced and a lot of things, obstacles that you may have come across, and you just feel like, oh, I'm not sure say I won't do this thing again. Or so is there that person that has been at your back? And when I say at your back, not just supporting you, saying, oh, go girl, I got you, but financially, someone that is like, okay, you want to go this show now, okay, I am gonna sponsor your outfit today, or okay, ma do. So without that support, and knowing that there are a lot of people who are out there who are good, I won't say better, but who are good, how do you push yourself to say, oh, we'll do this thing? How has it been thriving without that? Some people have managers. Are you under any management?
So I have a manager.
Okay.
Right. I have a manager. I'm not giving so much details, but then I have a manager, right? And it's more like, you know, when they say, oh, look within your circle, find people that you know that are capable of doing things for you, such people that you know that when you are growing, you can also take them along. You don't necessarily have to drop them. So I have someone like that. I have people like that. And then for the question regarding support system, now, not like, maybe somehow I might be able to understand the parts you mean by the support system. But what the kind of support system I have is not one person. It's not as if I have one alaye somewhere that is funding.
When you say alaye, I mean, what's what I mean by alaye?
I don't know. If you don't know it, forget about it.
I don't know.
You have to break
If
it
you
down.
don't know about it,
So
forget
let
about
us
it.
know if we'll be looking for alaye now.
Because
I mean,
when you say alaye, what do you mean?
So in the regular setting, when people say, oh, do you have, so you remember you said something that you
When
said,
you say
do you have this
alaye
person
now,
that
you
when you
know
are going for
what
events, the person is
The
always,
person is
you know,
putting
not
some-
just giving you ginger by words of
Yeah.
encouragement,
Yeah,
saying that, okay,
financially,
funding
yeah,
and
true,
all that.
true.
I don't necessarily have that person. That's what I meant when I said alaye.
alaye.
That's what I meant. And you know, you and I know, three of us know, you know what I am
You
saying.
know?
So now, that's not the kind of support system I have. The kind of support system I have, it's not even just one person. I always say something to whoever cares to listen. I am blessed with good people around me.
Yeah, very important.
So if I'm counting my support system, people that make up my support system, my siblings, my younger ones, because I'm the eldest. My younger ones, my friends, literally every friend I come across. You know, when people say, oh, they have experiences with bad friends, I'm sorry, I cannot relate, because God has so blessed me with good friends.
You be so blessed.
You
So
get
blessed.
You be, because
so, really, those are the people that make my support system, and they're always there. And in cases where they can help financially, I'm not going to deny that. They've been of tremendous support. Even till our last born said that year when he's struggling tough, sometimes you just send something like, sister, I know that you don't have so much at the moment, just manage this, even though I don't have. Do you understand?
Now,
so
wow.
if you have
Your
such,
sister, your last born.
yes.
So
You see what I mean when I say that I am blessed.
So you've actually really been blessed. You're on the
Yes.
good side. You're
On the
on the
good
right hand side of the Lord.
I'm telling you, you're just there. You're good there.
Me there.
Okay. So regarding what you said, that can you thrive without having those support? So first thing first is you have to know that life is something that would always come to you whether you expect it or not.
So you now you are one.
Yeah. Like to me now, I can't. It's not possible, because first off is that I've lived a life with support all my days. I've lived a life with. No. True. Wait. Calm down.
Yeah, you don't have support system.
Calm down.
If you didn't have support
Because
system, you won't be
No,
here.
the
You
truth
will be
there
here.
is
Let
the
me
fact
help her
that
know that think up. Please.
the truth there is that it's not
no
even
vex
possible.
me. No, may I just quickly counter this one.
Yeah.
helper wey wan help you go help you regardless of helpers wey dey your life already. Yes.
True.
So
I have some people that I just feel like God has given my assignments to them that you have to take care of this girl. So they don't have
that's
a
where the God
choice.
factor comes in.
You get so.
But
go on
but
with
one
your
thing here is
thoughts,
that
please.
it's not possible for you to thrive in life without support. It's just not possible. The thing is, when you talk about support, it might not be necessarily like money and all of that. And all
Yeah.
but you know
Yeah.
okay, so there was this day I was going to TBS. We have something we're supposed to do there and all of that. Then I was just in the moment of, you know, you're just going to get down and a lot of stuff is just going to overwhelm you, your company, your business and all of that. Then someone just sent a text, like she just entered my WhatsApp and she was like,
Out of the blues.
I might just say that she should just tell me it is well, that it's good and all. And I just read that text and I was just
to tell
like,
you it is well.
no.
Yes.
Do you know sometimes that word alone, no, like it was not like it is well, but like to summarize everything, she just made me understand that God is with me, keep thriving, keep doing all of that, and just know that she just made that little prayer and that little words of encouragement for me to keep pushing. And that moment, I wanted to just burst into tears in the car, but I was like,
Baba, if na me, I feel cry yo.
no, you guys hold your this that driver this, I want to know now. But like, you just have to so that kind of moment here is what we call support. Support that the word literally terms it is that you have one allergy there, or you have one man there, or you have probably one woman there that is like, you every day take money for this thing, take money. Normally that is needed because life, when I tell people that money is not everything, but everything is money in life. Money is not everything.
It's not everything, but
Everything is money.
We are here, we're sitting here, but money did all this. Money brought you here. Money.
Yeah.
Without money, I'll be naked here. Without money, do you get?
Why you go talk that one now?
I mean, without money, you won't be shining like this.
You won't be
without
shining
money.
like this without money. So
True.
money is actually needed for you to thrive in your business. But like that boils to the fact that you've been able to build yourself up to the fact that you know that you can as well do something. Then you're not needing support because life support comes, or when you need support comes when the fact that everything is just so overwhelming. You're doing this, is not coming forth. You're doing this, no result, nothing.
So now, as being in the field that you are, which is real estate, properties, because I don't know, but I want to understand how it has been for you having to know that sometimes you post things, oh, you guys see this one, or this place is Lucky, or this property, and there's nobody telling you, send account number, oh, let me come and inspect this one. How has that been? What has it been for you to say, okay, you know what, we're still going to continue? Because now, I mean, consistency has brought you to where you are, and that's why you can be able to push some buttons and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Okay, so now coming to the fact that you said consistency here, and then while you're in business. So now when I entered, nobody will know the story that for good 1 year, 5 months, I didn't yep, I didn't yep. So like, but I kept on pushing, and that's where the part of support comes in. I was pushing for 1 year, 5 months, nothing. Even there's a part that your family will push you to a point and they'll be like, okay, you know,
So who supported
Yeah.
you?
you will be the one to support yourself.
Myself.
Okay, let me break it down. I was pushing back to back, first month, second month, third month, my mom was with me. And even when I started, she was like, Kini, Baba, and shake. But when somebody came, I was like, you're lucky, your son is doing this and all of that. They said, okay, good.
And she understood the
Do
value.
you understand the value? But 6 months down, God,
Why
really
not change confession again?
7 months, 8 months, 1 year, nothing was coming forth. And we just had to go. So during that time, I was working because, you need money to do whatever you're doing, no matter. So I went to start working. I was doing salary job. I was doing menial jobs. Somewhere that you look at this, that this guy done the chop money. Everybody, I've done POS, I've done gas boy, I've done pong, I've sold in traffic, I've done a whole lot of stuff.
Two
I don't
in the
see you.
air
I don't
for
see you
you.
for traffic. Which slide is there?
Which side you there?
I don't see you for traffic. What did they say? Pure water, be
No,
waiting.
now pure water we drink.
Are you
That-
serious?
I'm
I don't
telling
drink
you.
pure water, bottle water. Now, I don't
So
see
all
you.
those time I knew I had a vision. I knew I was going that, okay, this is what I want. I'll see people that they are young and they're successful, and that will be like emotion for me to keep moving. That will be like some energy for me. And I just kept on pushing. Then the consistency comes in that, guy, you just have to do this. You have to be consistent. You have to be persistent. Then you just have to know within yourself that if nobody is willing to support you, you are the one that will be there, because at the end of the day, you'll be accountable for your
So
life.
no sugar mommy in one place. Call
No.
you
The
say
thing is
after.
that of recent, yeah.
Aha! That's the fact.
No.
I need to
talk.
half my glasses.
Let me
I need to
talk.
half my glasses.
No, the thing is, when you are trying to grow,
Spill
when
it,
you are
darling.
trying to
Spill it, darling. Spill it.
so the thing is, when you are trying to grow, you don't get support, you don't get off. That has come from like so many other successful entrepreneurs and so. But when you're already at that point of peak and you're already growing and you're already getting
People want to
noticed,
know that you
people
can
want to
do
know. People
this
want
thing.
to use you. People.
Yeah.
But one thing.
Exactly. People want to use you. That's
But
very.
the thing about it is
Yeah.
that there's use.
That's
Sorry.
very true.
You see, it's not necessarily using. I have someone who tells me, if you're not valuable,
I'm still coming there. I'm still coming there. The fact that yes, now one thing about it is that they are used and they are used. You have to break it down. So because I always tell people to, like I say, that if you are not used, you'll be useless. Anything that is not used is what ends up being useless.
Wait, now if you don't drop nuggets like that, they maybe
we digest and cause.
Okay,
so not used.
You
are
useless.
You're useless because it's something that is being used that is useful.
Yeah.
Do you get? So now, but some persons here, when they see the growth in, when they see what you've been able to achieve, they just want to use this person and say, okay, come, let's do some freaky stuff. Let's do some. Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But that kind of thing, you'll be able to just withdraw yourself and say, no, this is not where you're going to.
So this person reached out to you.
So those sugar mummies that you're talking about,
yes.
Yeah. So I was.
How many? One. It's not one, no. It's not one.
It's not one.
So how?
So I was in a conference, yeah. I was there to speak and all of that. Then I was just there. It is in a hotel. So I came downstairs and
that's the location.
Then I bumped into this one. Man, the next time I just started because you have to keep networking in life if you want to. Because I'll tell people the hard work, just like we were saying, hard work would definitely just make you keep working.
Push you, yeah.
But networking is what makes people wealthy and rich, even with the fact that some person might not really have idea of what they're doing. But the fact that I can meet with you and
having
have somebody,
the right network.
You get. So, and I was just like, okay, this woman looks so rich, so wealthy, she has a escort, and let me follow this woman and talk now. So just sitting, I just bumped into her, talked for a while. Then the next night I just started seeing follow-up messages on
what is this?
You mean
the next thing,
you
the
mean
video
business
call.
follow-ups or
No, that's not some business follow. I told her what I'm doing, but she was so interested. That was all brought us together. I'm into real estate. I sell houses, I sell landed property. Like beautiful. The next I just started seeing she's coming video call. Somebody grandma calling me video call.
Okay. Is it that somebody grandma? But now you go meet some.
No, he went to
I went to network. I went to meet. So you can't tell me that if you are someone allergy here now, you will not.
Now you go meet some.
No,
I'll go and network.
You go and network. You have to go and meet and say, hello, mom. I love the way you're looking.
My sister, it's the truth.
Life is network,
put your market on your head.
So what went down? I was like, I'm interested.
So what went down was the fact that she just, out of the blue, she just did a video call. Next, I was just saying that this woman is just like you guys normals 90s.
No, don't say you guys.
What do you mean by you guys are sound? Have you seen me in 90s?
That's the woman where they talk a matter. Why they go she call amaro?
It's not that you guys. You don't see me for 90. You know that I never wear 90.
So the thing is, she just did a video call. And normal, somebody down, you wear 90 gown, you do this, killing.
Looking crazy.
She just got out of bed and she had to talk to you.
You know.
Don't you have Ashebora? Don't you have clothes?
Why she is Ashebora?
So the thing is, I was no, this thing is going to another. Then the next thing I see, she's inviting me. Says she has an apartment like where she's staying in the court, so that I should come visiting. And I was like, okay, very good. I'll come with my partner. I'll come with my colleague.
With your partners and your wife?
No,
are you married?
my colleague, my friend. That were partners. She was like, no, only you that we have to discuss intensely.
Only me.
Intensely. So that's how I knew that it's going far.
So you didn't go?
No.
What if she wanted to buy a landed property from you?
Like huge
You
money.
won't know. You know, sometimes
maybe you should have just gone. Maybe
I could have been raped.
Next time, maybe you could have just gone with chill. In case of next time, maybe you could have gone with your partner.
Unannounced.
Even after she said no, then you go with the person, and then the person will just be at arm's length, where you can easily, reach the person, just like and then the person comes.
So when the door is shut, that I say just stay downstairs in the reception. What would you have me do there?
You blink
somebody
2
grandma
times.
raped me.
So you declined?
No, not like I declined, but like I was like, at that moment I can't come because I told her, I didn't tell her at first that I would be coming. So I just told her that I'll be coming with my partner, but like I didn't say immediately. So I was like, when he said only me, I was like, okay, good, that no problem. I'm currently in a fixed place where I am. I can't. So since then it's just been normal chat.
So there are these challenges that come, and when I say support system, I also mean sponsor.
Good.
Now, some people are doing good, amazing talent, just like our beautiful sister here. But there's no this person that is able to help you be out there. I'm not even saying in terms of promotion or but someone that is able to help you look good. For instance, now look at Peller. Everyone is saying Davido is using him because he had them over, did videos with them and all of that. If you are not making sense or you're not making waves, nobody's going to want to use you. Nobody's going to call you and say, oh, come, let's do this together. No matter how little. As a lady, how has he been able to handle the other gender, even when this is work. When they say, oh, come, we have this shoot, or we have this thing we want you to do, and they're going to pay you for it. But then you get there and you're seeing some. How do you handle this? Because now you're there already.
Okay, so I would say that I have not really experienced a
This lady
scenario
is
where...
blessed. Please, can you leave our
wait
set?
now. You know me say I never go through my challenges.
You never see trials
I mean, I've
Trials and
worked,
tribulations.
who says who? I mean, I've worked with a radio station where I worked with for the first how many months I wasn't getting paid, and I was going on air from Monday to Friday.
For Dash.
Wow.
Yes.
You're working for Dash.
Because I was looking for more airtime. I wanted to,
build your CV.
True.
build my brand, build the foundation of my brand, get to that point where, okay, anywhere I mention my name in the media space, even if not everybody knows me, at least some reasonable number of people know me. That was what I was aiming at. I come on radio every day and then people listen to me. They don't know that there are times I didn't even eat before coming on air.
I hope you ate today, please.
Yeah.
No,
Please.
that era is past now.
Okay.
Thank God for that.
Oh,
We're not there yet,
Oh,
though,
no.
man. We don't pass that place now. I would she want
True,
man,
true,
man.
true,
And the
true.
pro shall go there. So the thing is, I've not really found myself in such situation
Situations.
where I'll be in a compromising state. That someone says, okay, come for a job, and then I get there, I'm saying something else. Now, I guess I would attribute that, one of the things I would attribute that to would be the fact that when we're having a business or work conversation, it has to be formal. No matter how friendly
Principles.
I am with you. I mean, I had someone recently who reached out to me to say, okay, let's collaborate on XYZ. And then I said, oh, okay, fine. You're not going to pay me, but I have autonomy over the content as well, right? And then I said, can you draft a contract and send it to me? And then Baba just went MIA on me. After a while, I felt like, okay, may not be like say I get pride. I reached out. I ran it by one of my friends that, okay, CCCO, what do you think? Should I reach out to this guy? He said, it's no big deal. You can reach out and let him know that, okay, maybe you can help out drafting the contract. And then I reached out to him, asking questions to know what to feel on the contract. And then the next thing is telling me, oh, sorry, we went with someone else already. And then I was curious. Like, I asked, I said, was it because I asked for a contract? He said, well, yeah. That when I
you are
asked
being
for a
too
contract,
serious for them.
that he
You want
just
familiarity.
he didn't have time for all of that, blah, blah, blah. It even, at some point, it made me doubt myself.
Like you're doing too much.
Like, am I being too this thing? I had to ask my friend that, do you think I'm being... He said, never in your life. Don't you ever think that way, that you are doing too much. It's a normal thing you did. He is the unserious person.
Oh, yes.
So you've had to like forfeit jobs, even though the money is reasonable, just because of certain principles that you have set and because you want to be seen in a certain light.
Have I really forfeited any job? Because none that I can remember off my head right now. I just know that, okay, when you reach out to me, you want to do business. Of course, there are some that will do that, depending on the level of relationship I have with you and how much trust I have for you. I know that, okay, this person cannot mess up to an extent. Even at that, you go still get level of business who one run where we go draft contracts. Now, all of this is not because, oh, I'm too smart and all of that. Now, this is where my manager also comes in. A lot of times, I don't do any business without running it by my manager.
I'm clapping because this is like 1% out of the 99. A lot of people just want the shortcuts, and that drives me down to the part where I'm going to ask if, your different areas, there are people that they're up there. We're seeing them and you're like, this lady, she's not even up to Kineo. She's not even up to 30. She's not even good. But she don't get name. People are like, oh, respecting her. She's getting gigs. Do you think it's because of the principles they've set for themselves? Now, those guys who are making it that they're like, oh, come and buy this, and people are just buying. Even though they say the house don't make sense.
Yeah.
You hear their names and you're like, oh yeah, that's number one guy when you want this, or that's number one girl when you want this. Do you think there's one or two things involved, or they are just disciplined and they are good for dash?
So I don't know about their level of discipline. I don't know about that, but I would say that grace and
Oh, yes.
timing
Oh, yes.
differs.
Hmm.
My
So
grace
God's
is
time is
different
the
from
best.
yours. But of course, you not go sit down one place say
Normally.
you dey wait for God's time.
Yeah.
You keep doing your own work. Keep playing your part because
Yeah.
God will not come down to play your part for you.
So,
Keep playing your part. And when the time comes, it will click. And so just pray, say, may that time not to take, And then as human
telling
beings,
you.
sometimes you know, they say, Baba God, I follow this time never
I
reach.
did, yeah.
So-
Remember me.
So, I mean, my grace differs from yours, your grace
Oh, yes.
differs from hers.
True.
Right?
So you're patient. You're waiting for that time. You don't think you should do something
Why-
extra?
When you say extra, what should be
I mean,
extra?
there are things people are doing. It's not.
Things like
it's not
what?
hidden.
Things
There are
like
a lot
what?
of things people are doing,
Like,
especially in the media
Elaborate.
industry.
no, like what?
I don't
now?
know. Like, no, tell me.
In 5 sentences, can you elaborate?
5 sentences, K. That's a
Okay,
long
too much.
one.
Okay,
Five
maybe.
Just
words.
in
Oh, yeah,
2
one
words.
sentence.
Okay, two
In
words.
1 word. There are a lot of things people are doing. Now, go tell me. Because you are the ones that you are the ones who have been talking about consistency, grace, support people who have been there. So there are things that you obviously would have heard. Somebody would have reached out to you and say, how far? You are good though. Come on, let's do this. You've not had that such call to say, oh come, let's work on this. And then you're like, because of the fear of God, wait, I'm not fit. You've not had that temptation of, I'll do this for you quick. You'll see yourself in a bigger position or in a
What's
better
this
place.
thing that you're talking?
I don't know.
Yeah, he says he does not.
I don't even know.
This is not no, but
I don't know.
we should just not, because it's not my mouth to hear that teacher mother die. It's not my mouth.
Hey.
So you're telling me that nobody has called you and said, because you're a fine girl and I feel like you should be out there, come and see me behind closed doors.
So there was this particular year that I had something similar, an experience similar to that. Then I wasn't even in the media space yet. I think I just finished secondary school. I was seeking admission.
Who is this person?
I mean, I've always been a hot girl.
okay.
We're getting
With the
there.
figure
We're
eight.
getting there.
With the
We're
figure
getting
8,
there.
I mean, I don't deny that. I'm very self-aware.
Okay, good.
I know I'm a beautiful girl.
You don't
It
need
might
a
sound
guy to
vain
tell you,
sometimes.
have anybody told
No,
you I'm
it's,
beautiful
I feel like
today?
it's
You
I
get-
feel like it's very okay to
It might
know
sound
that.
Yeah,
vain
right.
sometimes, but I mean, I know virtually all my good attributes, and I flaunt them when I
Yeah.
have to.
So you're doing that deliberately to cause trouble.
Not necessarily cause trouble.
But let's get to that part.
So here I was. It was while I was waiting for admission. I mean, after secondary school, I waited 4 years before getting admission. So myself, I don't chop my own fair share of shit.
No mouse.
Yeah. So during that period, this whole, you just finished secondary school, may you go find something where you go do. So I got this receptionist job. It was supposedly in a new company. And all these organizations somewhere around Ikeja where they share apartments and all of that. So we're supposed to be sharing an apartment with another company that hadn't moved in yet.
Okay.
So it was just, my own desk, my chair, and that's all. And then this particular day, I think I was going back home. And then this man, who was my boss then, was driving me back home, maybe to drop me somewhere along the way. And then I think we were on Third Mainland Bridge.
Okay.
And then the next thing, Baba's hand is coming like this.
Okay.
Let's have it.
A lot was going through my mind. Being the very strict girl then,
So you're no longer strict.
not like I'm no longer strict. I'm now more diplomatic. I was way younger
You've
then.
reduced
I didn't reduce.
your standard.
I'm just more diplomatic. Then when I was younger, I was a teenager. Then
But
when
you
I
were
was
strict.
no, I'm trying to explain something now. Then when I was younger, maybe my way of telling you I don't want this thing will be me shouting at you.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
So
older
now your
now.
eyes alone.
Do you get?
So you
I
like
might not
action.
even be my eyes. I might still say it, but in a very calm
smart
way.
way.
Calm,
True.
smart, diplomatic. But I've always been a very diplomatic person, but as I'm aging, it keeps getting better.
Going,
man.
yeah.
So I just thought of a lot of things like, if I hit this man hand come out now, we're on Third Mainland Bridge. If this
Yeah,
man
go park.
throw away my enemy for inside water, yeah, nobody go know.
He go back to me, he comes out sharp.
And there was nothing like, hey, okay, you are sharing live location. So it is gone. What a lonely. So I just kept, at that point, I just started saying, Holy Spirit, please help me, give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. And then I was just removing the hand. Sir. Sir.
He kept on bringing it back, rather.
Yes. And that was what I kept doing till I got to the point it was going to drop me off.
So did you resign?
After that, me. Hey, have you met me?
You did not resign. You still kept seeing this face.
Chill now. Have you met me? You haven't.
I've not met you.
That was the last time you heard of me.
You didn't go back to work.
Me. Go back to where? So I will come and rape me one day in that empty building.
Shit.
So even if I want to let go, it's that way that I want to let go. Eh?
You didn't deserve it, or what?
Who didn't deserve what?
You said is that way. So it means that if you find someone who deserves it, he would.
Way younger then, I was not even thinking of one person deserved one thing or
Sure,
not.
at that time.
It was, I'm not doing this. Even if I was going to do it, I believe in, if I want to do anything with you, maybe sexual or something, or anything relationship and all that, let it be because it would be, not even let it be, it would be because, I really like you. Not because, not because I want to get a particular gig. That's why I'm doing this with you. No, that's not
And
me.
I wish many people in the industry can understand.
Well, I mean, we're different, and I won't judge anybody. I
Yeah.
won't fault anybody. We have our principles we live by, so nobody should shame anybody for wanting to live the way they want to live. So that was the last time you heard of me. That was the last time I ever went there. I not get bills that they pay. I will see how old.
Imagine at
That's
the age of
why-
that age,
Even
somebody-
now, guess what? Even now, as an adult,
You're like, damn the consequences.
yes.
Well,
I know
I
they
love that.
see when it comes to career. I know they fear things though.
That's how it's meant to be.
Because I've even worked on my mind to a point that not even worked on my mind to a point. A particular thing. There's something. One of my mantra. I don't know if it's mantra or mantras. I don't know if it has S. I'm not sure. So one of my mantra has always been, if God has asked you to help me with this and you refuse because you want to get down, then go to hell.
That's not even
Because
good.
He's going to raise a stone to do that for me.
That's not even good.
That has always been something I've lived by, and it's been working for me.
I'm gonna say I'm impressed, and I just hope you continue with that because
Never say never, my
It's-
darling.
because it takes a lot. It takes a
To be
lot
that
of
disciplined.
self-control,
Yeah.
yeah.
determination, and when you know that okay, this is what I'm. This is what
And
I'm
that's
going
not to say that I'm an angel. Let's just do that disclaimer.
But you sound
Let
like
me
one.
just see.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds like one. But yeah, that draws us close to. I mean, we're getting to that point where we want to see people who we see them up there and they're able to tell their story, and we can relate to the fact that this was clean.
Oh yeah.
It was a clean slate, because a lot of people, I don't know the stories, but a lot have one or two buttons they have pressed.
Which
get
is
there.
not a problem, if you ask me. Anybody
So
who
why
want
haven't
press
you gone that
button.
route?
So, like I said, so I keep evolving every day.
So you feel like
At the
tomorrow you might
moment-
get to that point.
It's not just about me
Okay.
now. I made a statement earlier. I said never say never, which is one of the things I live by now. I'm not saying that I'll go through that route. I'm just saying that whatever works for you, whatever rocks your boat. I'm not doing it doesn't mean I will now judge you for doing it. Now you might
Now
not
your life.
have the tenacity that I have. You might not have that support system. You might not have that training from home that keeps you from doing these things. And do you understand Yoruba?
Yes.
Oníkálukú ló mọ nǹkan tó sùn
I don't know
débi
that
tí-
one. Oh. I don't know that
I mean,
one.
each
person
person
is-
knows
yeah.
what got them to that point where where they get to the wall and they're like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I have to find a way.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So let's talk about that sugar mommy of yours.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Because I mean, I really want to know how you've been able to hearing stories of other realtors rather, how you've been able to still decide that this is what you want to do. There's like 1,001 thing out there to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of businesses you could put your heads into. How and why have you decided to stick with selling land and properties?
Okay, that's a very good question. So, the why for me, because many persons here, when you ask them, why are you in this business? Why are you
Because I want you to, at some point, you would have to convince this Ojogo here to,
to do real estate?
to get a property. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. She would.
But okay.
Okay, you spoke about
Before
it.
you came here.
All
you
right.
spoke
I like.
So the thing about it is that when you ask many persons, because why are you doing this job? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you doing the end thing of whatsoever we're doing? The end goal of everybody is to make money, is to make sure that you're giving something back to your family, and everybody at home is happy with you being their child. So for me, yeah,
That's secondary for me though.
Happy
That's
with you
secondary.
being their
Primary
child.
is
I mean,
fulfillment.
I'm like happy with you being their child. Like to like be happy. If I'm not happy,
Primarily, my own
Primarily is
reason
to
is
be
fulfillment.
excitement.
No,
fulfillment.
fulfillment.
So
And
now
so your own
let's
is
start.
twice to bring something to the table.
No. We'll still get there.
That's
So
like
just
your
like
reason.
so I'm saying that the why for many persons why they are doing whatsoever they're
Oh,
doing is that many persons want, just like she said, that ours is fulfillment.
Mm.
But like a fulfillment that doesn't come with a reward is called what?
No, it will come with
failure.
reward. I'm
It's
saying
failure.
that. I'm saying that. You know,
I'm
there are
saying the
primary
end
reasons.
goal-
There are secondary reasons.
Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
So
So for me, primary
the end
reason is
goal-
fulfillment. Secondary, then money. I mean, the money has to come. Bills
The
have
money
to be
has to
paid.
come.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely,
Yes.
because that's what I call value, because value is the currency we spend. So when you're not bringing out something, there's nothing you win.
So does
But
it
for
mean that
me-
it's not what you want, but you're doing it because you want to bring something to the table?
Okay, now so let's break it down. So if you check the housing deficit in Nigeria, when you look at the people living in the slum, people suffering from homelessness and all of that in Nigeria and all, you see that we have, last time I checked, I think it was about, was it 280 or something million or so that are suffering from it in Nigeria and all. So now how do I come in to play the game of making them have
Your home.
a home? That's how we come into real estate. That's how we come into landed property, people buying houses.
So those people that are in the
Forgive me.
slum.
So now, wait,
Take your
calm
job,
down,
take
calm
over,
down.
take over.
Calm
Take your
down,
job,
calm
calm
down.
down.
Wait.
No, before you
Wait,
go on,
wait,
you get
calm
one
down.
question where I
Wait,
feel like
you ask.
Wait,
You
wait,
ask.
happy forgetting.
What she
Okay,
asked?
yeah, ask. Okay.
I understand you're bringing value.
Okay.
However, the property you sell, can the people in the,
In the
slum
afford it.
Okay, so let's come to the. That's
Like
where
we
it
made
comes
this
to
slum
housing. How you go this slum? So that's how I come about the housing deficit. So now this is it. Many persons are staying in a rented apartment. Many persons are staying in a place that they are built by another person. But now that brings me to the fact that okay, I'm selling Ekwe, I'm selling Ikorodu, I'm selling Ijebu-Ode and all of those developing axis and all in Lagos and in other states. If you are buying the property there and you can build it, you have the money, are buying it. Obviously, on average, just like the way we have the statistics of Nigeria, that we have over 70 or I think 70% are all youth, are all young adult and all. So if you are there and you can as well buy the property and build it, then a normal person that will not say the people in the slum, but like other persons that they're average, that they are some that are also below the average, can as well go there and rent at a very affordable price. Like people who are staying in one bedroom, that I still know some places that in Lagos, that at least one bedroom for a year is still like 120, 150k and all. Then that's for a year. Then you that you're making money in a month, you're earning, let's say 100k or 50k or something. Definitely, if you add it up and you're able to do it, you're able to rent and stay in that kind of place. So when we say housing deficit, when we say we're solving for persons, it doesn't mean that we're selling that thing because of the people, or we're selling it because the people in the slum can actually bring out the money to buy. But it might not be direct, but we're doing everything that should go indirect. So now, let's say I want to venture into a business. I know that this business will just automatically employ 100 persons. I can as well employ 3,000 persons indirectly. That's because of, just look at this landmark as an example.
Yeah.
Landmark is just a big space for resort, for tourism and all of that for people to come in. But now see the likes of, I would not like to mention brands so as not to give them.
Mention.
Oh, okay. So see the likes of like, let's say some coffee shops, some other restaurant and all of that. They are there. And they're employing persons to come and work for them. So I'm giving people jobs indirectly. So me selling properties now, it's not like it's everybody in the slum that will be able to buy it. But like people in the slum that they can work their way, okay, they are going to where they are selling stuffs and all of, just like I said, I've done. I could as well pay my rent of 7,000 or 8,000 a monthly. And when you accumulate it, or 10,000, I was still living in the 1 bedroom and all of that. Sure, you get.
So now you are staying in the duplex. Say them.
So that's just
That laughter means cash amount.
Let's not put everything
sure you
in the
get.
open.
So that's just how it is. So when we say we are doing, just like Josh said, that's a primary reason for its fulfillment and the secondary. But like I'm still saying that the end goal of everything, while you are doing whatsoever you are doing, if they tell you that you should do this job without being paid, what you're doing, if they
She
tell
did
you
something for Dash.
I did, but
That
not
was then.
anymore.
And I have also done jobs for Dash.
that's
but
because of
not anymore.
that's because of when you're trying to earn your skill,
It's
when you're trying to get
growth,
better.
No, what I'm
that's the
passionate
thing.
about, if you're not paying
It's
for
growth.
it,
Did you
sorry.
get? That's because of you've grown.
Talking about
you've
T-Pain
built
also,
yourself.
you cannot be doing anything for
Yes.
Dash.
You've built yourself, but that's why I said if you're not used, you'll be useless. Because the fact that you're trying to grow, you have to volunteer yourself. You have to put yourself down in
Yes.
places that they should use you. While I was still wanting to be a very good real estate consultant, and I'm good at what I'm doing and all of that, I knew how many companies I reached out to with that. Let me work as your salesperson. Let me be able to talk to people. Let me close deals and all of that. I told them, don't pay. That's because of I
And you
know.
obviously make a very great
Don't
salesperson.
pay.
Do you get? So, and that's just because of I knew what I was looking for. But now that you have built yourself to a particular level, you have people presently under me. I have over 400 staffs. I'll not call them staff. I'll call them team members. Yeah,
Energy
sorry about
Queen.
that. I have over 400 team
What
members.
are we looking at? We're
We
talking
need
to our
know.
boss like
No,
I'm
no,
this.
no,
telling
no,
you
no,
that
no,
we're
Yeah,
disrespectful.
we're
They're
talking to our
rude.
boss.
I said these guys are Ojogu. They're not Ojogu.
So that's just me bringing people into the business to come and be a valuable person to their society. Do you get? So you're able to sell landed property to persons, to the ticket person.
So far, how many properties have you been able to, sell?
Okay, so to the
like
glo-
estimates.
So to
Give
the
us
glory
a
of
rough
God.
sketch.
So I do numbers, I do figures. I
Once
tell
you
you.
hear to the glory of God.
Yeah, now because all things it boils down to
Yeah.
God. God is. I would never remove the God factor in my life. So we've been able to do over 300,000 square meters.
How long?
So I'm almost half a decade in the business. So that's a good one. You have to calculate that.
Tell me to close my mouth.
So that's just it. So over that we've been able to do, and it's still even small compared to others that they've done large numbers and we're still growing and we're still believing God and wanting God to take us to more places.
So tell me, why media? If you were not in the media, what would you have been doing?
I for not getting other thing. I'm telling you.
I love the honesty.
Nothing.
But that's not possible.
I'm serious.
So in
Maybe
school,
acting. Because I just from the onset I knew I've always loved to do any job that made it look like I'm playing.
You're out there.
so you feel your job is a
playing.
joke, but you don't joke with your job.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's how
That's
you
it.
do.
You get. So jobs that make me travel,
Oh, yeah.
and then jobs that I don't have to go to work every day.
That's just it.
So you never at some point did a 9 to 5.
So
Yeah?
the only 9 to 5, the only thing I'll say 9 to 5 was when I was doing radio every day. And of course, radio is not
Radio is not like
it's not from
gang.
morning to the night. You get whatever. It's not from morning to night.
There are some night shows.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Depends on
So
what
you
time your show.
come when it's
When
your
it is to be played on him.
your-
So it's not
the
9
time
to
for your
5
belt
now.
on. Do you get? So have I done 9 to 5?
You're so blessed, just like
I
Lucy
knew.
said.
I said it, sir. This lady have not go through a lot.
It's
A
showing
lot,
on your
a lot
face.
have not go through.
Don't
A
it.
lot
worry.
has not gone through
Ask
you.
people that know me. Ask people.
So
that
how
know
are we able to handle? Because I want to know, for one, how are you able to handle friends and people who are in your space, but are not in your space?
How do you mean?
And when I say that, I mean people who they show like they are there for you, but they are not there for you.
True.
But they are scratching your back, not scratching your back in a good way, but wounding you.
Is there a way to scratch?
So how have you been able to handle? I want to know from the both ends. How have you been able to handle such situations?
So remember I said something earlier that when people talk about having experiences of fake friends, I
Cannot relate. Sorry, it's not.
And
even- I'm asking.
that's because yes,
So you-
God has blessed me with good people,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Quality
from my
people.
own part, I can be very friendly. I can be very friendly. I have lots of acquaintances. If I open my WhatsApp now, I'm such a people person that I can just start conversation with anybody.
That's what it should be. I mean, as a media
I'm a
person,
very
no,
good
it's
Yeah,
conversation
right.
starter.
It's a
Now,
plus.
normal.
So I have acquaintances, but I think recently I did my analysis. I just sat down one day and then tried to do my analysis, and it just dawned on me that my circle is actually really small.
which is good.
Like I don't think
Yeah.
like my innermost circle.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're even up to 10.
Please,
But you
make I be the 10th person. You put me for that list.
So I'm very selective with who comes into my
So I
inbox.
know
So you don't
qualify.
need point.
So I don't qualify.
She's very select.
that's not what I'm
no,
saying.
don't worry. I
Tell me the
understand.
criteria.
So for me, right? It's not funny enough. It's not like there is this laid down rules and there are these
Okay,
laid down
yeah.
rules and regulations. It's just who I am, right? When I meet someone, yes, we can be all good, we can talk and all of that. Funny enough, I can even tell you certain secrets. But guess what?
Open book.
we haven't we are not necessarily close yet. So for me,
So it's just
friendship,
testing. You're testing them.
friendship, not test. Like I said, it's not like I laid down.
You want
this
to make them
rules.
feel comfortable, and meanwhile, no minutes.
No.
No, why you go tell me
you
secret? I
will
never
know.
reach that friendship stage.
Funny, no.
No,
it
tell me any
depends.
secret, but I never
It depends
reach.
on the situation actually. So
Friendship, they grow.
So you go, yes, for me, friendship is, when some people, a lot of girls, I think that's why a lot of people actually even have problems.
Because
That they
a
will
lot
say,
of people on their
"Oh,
list.
Before you know, in your mind, this person is already your friend. Before you know, this person is my friend. No.
Not supposed to be
So for me, friendship is something that is built over the years.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
My bestie, we've been friends
Bestie,
since,
but bestie, you gonna say
we've been friends since we were, I think, 18.
oh, okay.
That's over 10 years now. Like, that's a lot of years.
Yeah,
Do we fight?
of course.
Funny enough,
You don't.
our fights not be like the average girls fight.
Which kind
Me
of
and
fight?
her.
Average girls.
Let's say I go learn that kind of fight.
You
Make
know,
them the fight.
normal girls, most times, the average girls fight, where we say they go insult each other, waiting, and not call name.
Oh, you said that.
And not call name, I beg go.
I bet call
You know,
name. I don't know names.
normal average girls fights and they'll start insulting each other. The
Normally.
secret where this one wanted this one, and this one go
Yeah.
open and no. She can do something that annoys me, and I just go to her, Madam,
Let her know.
I don't like this thing you do,
Mm.
and then she'll be like,
That's where
I'm sorry.
communication comes in.
if I do something she doesn't like, she'll just come to me like, babe, I don't like what you did. Obvious, I beg. And funny enough, we're two extreme opposite too. She's the very reserved one.
And you are the
In fact, it was children that made her start shouting now, and not even every time. Before she got married and started having children, she's extremely calm.
now they brought out the
No children.
other side of her.
And me, I'm the extreme opposite. Till today, I still can't fathom how we became so close.
I think that's how it's meant to be, though. Two
well,
old friends
Two,
can't.
two opposites, but if they don't know how to manage it, that opposite that attracted them to bringing them together would be the same thing that would put them apart.
True.
So really, and then I mean, other of my friends.
So there's not
I think
been
I have
a
just
point-
few female friends, and then a lot of my friends are male.
So you've not had that chaotic moment of we're no more doing this friendship thing again. I don't talk to you. You go your way, and then but then you might still even have to see this person. Funny enough.
Yeah.
But then you've
So
not had that moment.
I had one moment with someone like that. I'm not going to give full details.
I want to hear.
Nah, I won't. So
Oh,
something happened.
I want
Something
to hear.
happened, and that would have ruined our friendship completely. But then I just thought of certain things like, we've been building this friendship for how long? This is someone else now. So almost all my friends, we've been together for years.
A long time.
Yes. So when I get up there, when they say, who are those tag those your friends that even when you become president,
They've been with
they will
you
still
since
call you by your name, they will
By
still
the
insult
grace of
you.
God.
Yeah.
I can tag all of them. In fact, they will still slap me for back of
Even
head,
when
say,
you pass
Jay,
the
you don't have
prophet,
sense. Did you
Yeah.
They go
understand?
still,
So
they go leave anointing.
I just felt like, I just looked at it like, okay, we've been building this for how long? We can't allow one stranger to just come and ruin things for us. So I became the bigger person. It was hurting. It was that thing that happened was really hurting. But then I just said,
Would have to wrap up now. But my last question to both of you is, I want to know what's the common misconception about you? Think very well and tell me the most common one.
I know my own. I don't need to think
What's
more
the
like you.
common misconception
No, you start.
about you?
I just finished talking.
No,
I
you
might
start.
swallow spit small and show.
When she drink water, drop
I
cup.
tell
When
ya.
you drink and drop cup.
Oh yeah, talk your own first.
What's the common
Okay.
misconception about you?
So when you say misconception, in what?
So like one thing that people misunderstand about you, but it's not
Generally.
true. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing about me is the fact that people tend to think that I love money so much.
Oh God, you love money. You dey sell house. You dey sell land. You love money.
love
money, you're not be selling
house.
You went far
I
to
went
bigger
far.
things. You
And-
not
and-
share
and
shoe.
we're
You not
even-
share bag.
And funny
Land.
enough, we're even looking at expanding into luxurious jets, doing private jets, and
Yeah, we had that conversation earlier.
You love money.
So I am privy to
No,
that.
it's not about loving. It's about loving humanity. I love humanity. The fact that okay, if I'm just look at Airpiece, so much respect to that man. I love you so much, sir. The man just celebrated 10 years in the business, and look at him today. He has employed over. I think when I was talking, he said over 10,000 or 15,000 persons, direct and indirect, that are working for Airpiece. So that kind of thing. When you say you love money, obviously money would come.
So people think you love money, but you don't love money.
I not love that you guys talk about, but
But-
I prefer
but
I
love.
love
But love.
normal love. But,
Sharp love.
but love,
Quick love.
humanity. I do everything for humanity because
My
that's
darling.
my primary assignment on it.
So for me, it's not just one. So
Tell
one
me
of-
10 of them.
I don't know whether I reached 10, sha, so I'll just mention the ones I remember.
So you can pick up.
Okay, so one major misconception people have about me is that I'm extremely strict. I mean, maybe because I won't
Your
see you at
look.
first instance.
You guys
I'll-
are right.
I won't just see you at first instance and just smile. But
you smiled. You smiled.
Yes, that's because it's something I worked on over time.
Oh, so you have to start correcting it. So it means that it's not
It's
a
correct.
misconception. But it's true.
No, it wasn't true. You know why?
But you started working on it.
Because no, chill. I started working on the smiling aspect.
It means that you true.
No.
You don't smile.
No. So before now, I would only smile at you when I'm comfortable with you already.
Oh.
That didn't mean that I was extremely strict.
Okay.
They are different. But now, I'm now very more intentional, very, very aware. I see, oh, hi. You get. But even at that, some people still say, oh, you're so strict. Then after that misconception.
This is the main one.
Someone even said to my face, someone said, you don't strike me like you have time for love. Why?
My gender.
Because I am pursuing my
Principle.
career.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I supposed to sit back
And wait for man.
and wait for man? Shebi, the quality of man I want is a man that has to make me doing something. He has to meet me up there.
Yeah.
I can't be down and then he's
I'm
coming.
probably a man that would want you guys to grow together.
Do you get? So like he has to make me like, okay, this is a quality woman. I mean, but it is what it is. I'm not going to do a 10 pages PowerPoint presentation to you as to why you should
Why should be with me?
believe me. Why you should, which is what I told someone recently. Like, am I supposed to do you a PowerPoint presentation as to why you should marry me? Because he's like, this is your job that you're doing. Should they marry you? I'm telling you.
That's red, green, blue.
And by this-
And then he was like
Perception.
going around the relationship aspect. In my mind, I'm like, nah, our visions do not align.
At all.
And then
For
I
that
told
word
you,
alone, it
do you
doesn't.
get? I told him, I said, our visions do not align. So just dead this conversation.
I love the fact that people are free to have an opinion, but then you're the you, I am the me. So I make you believe what you want to believe. And yes, we're talking about thriving without a support system. And of course, my ears are full. As we all know, we can't even move forward without having people holding our hands, one person saying, okay, keep going. And that one person, 1, 2, or 10 people who are there financially. Like me, they said, money is not everything, but everything has got to be money.
But let's still not tie everything to money, Sha.
Me, I'm gonna
I think that's the mistake we are making.
I'm
in this
gonna
generation.
tie everything to it.
There's emotional
No,
support,
you
there is
have to.
mental support.
But that has to come with money.
Nah.
No,
We
everything
just want to start the show again, but more just wrap up on that note. More not just argue again.
And a close
More not just argue again.
It's been an amazing one with these two beautiful, handsome, and talented entrepreneurs. I've had an amazing time with you. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Thank you so much
for having me.
And to my
on the show.
viewers, and I wait till else where they watch. Thank you so much for being with us up until this time. I want to know, who are those people, or how have you been thriving without support? Because I know that some people are there, they don't have anybody that is telling them, okay, take now, okay, use one, put it in your business, or add this one to what you're doing. I want to know, how have you been able to keep going? How have you been able to be consistent without having that push and that support? I remain your girl, Energy Queen. It's been an amazing one. Make sure you subscribe at KDTV LLC. Drop your comments, like, and on Instagram, it's Tipsy Tot Pod. Until we come away next week, I love you. Bye-bye.